What is photosynthesis? It is life from light and air. Photosynthesis is nothing but trapping energy from sunlight. The process that uses the sun's energy to make simple sugars is called as photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which autotrophic organisms use light energy to make sugar and oxygen gas from carbon dioxide and water. Here, plants are energy producers. Like animals, plants need energy to live. Unlike animals, plants don't need to eat food to make that energy. Plants make both food and energy. Animals are heterotrophs, that is, they are consumers. Plants are autotrophs, that means they are producers. Here, plants use the energy from the sun. Plants use the energy from the sun to make ATP energy, to make sugars, glucose, sucrose, cellulose, starch and more. So, building plants from sunlight and air, photosynthesis. There are two separate processes which include photosynthesis. Energy building reactions are there. It collects sun energy, use it to make ATP, and sugar building reactions are also there. They take the ATP energy, collect CO2 from air and H2O from ground, use all to build sugars. Here carbon dioxide plus water gives sugar. What do plants need to grow? The factory for making energy and sugars. Here it is chloroplast. Then fuels, which is sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. The helpers are enzymes. So what does the plant need? Light, carbon dioxide and water. So here you can see photosynthesis. There are energy building reactions and sugar building reactions. Here chloroplast contain chlorophyll and it absorbs sunlight and carbon dioxide and make sugar and make energy and sugar. Now stomats and guard cells in the leaf. Here you can see guard cells and stomat. So what are the functions of stomats? It take in carbon dioxide and take out oxygen. It also take out water and gets to use for photosynthesis. Function of guard cells is to open and close stomats. Here you can see light reaction in grana and Calvin cycle in stroma. So photosynthesis happens in two phases. First phase, the light dependent reactions convert light energy into chemical energy, that is ATP. And in second phase, the molecules of ATP produced in the light dependent reactions are then used to fuel the Calvin cycle or light dependent reactions that produce simple sugars. The general equation for photosynthesis is written as 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Here the light reactions are converting solar energy to chemical energy. Visible radiations drives the light reactions. Certain wavelength of visible light drive the light reactions of photosynthesis. Now what about the pigments in chloroplast? To trap the energy in the sun's light, the thylakoid membrane contains pigments molecules that absorb specific wavelength of sunlight. Wavelengths that are not absorbed are reflected or transmitted. So the material in which the pigment is found appears to be the color of wavelengths that are not absorbed. Photosynthetic pigments can absorb light energy and make it available for conversion to chemical energy. Pigments in the chloroplast. So chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, it is the most common pigment in chloroplast, which absorbs blue and red light and reflects green light, thus giving the chloroplast a green color. Here chloro means green and phylla means leaf. Then what are the accessory pigments? Additional pigments that absorb different wavelengths are called as accessory pigments. It includes carotene, chlorophyll B and xanthophyll. What are the light dependent reactions where there is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll? As sunlight strikes the chlorophyll molecules in a photostem of the thylakoid membrane, the energy in the light is transferred to electrons. These highly energized or excited electrons are passed from chlorophyll to an electron transport chain, a series of proteins embedded in the thylakoid membrane. At each step along the transport chain, the electrons lose energy. Energy from the energized electrons pump H plus ions and change NAPD plus to NADPH. The plus ions move from high to low and turn the ATP synthase and change ATP plus P to ATP. The lost energy can be used to form ATP from ADP or to pump hydrogen ions into the center of the thylakoid disc. The electrons are transferred to the stoma of the chloroplast. To do this, an electron carrier molecule called NADP is used. NADP can combine with two excited electrons and a hydrogen ion to become NADPH. NADPH will play an important role in the light independent reactions. To replace the lost electrons, molecules of water are split in the first photosystem. This reaction is called photolysis. The oxygen liberated by the photosynthesis is made from the oxygen in water. The oxygen produced by photolysis is released into the air and supplies the oxygen we breathe. The electrons are returned to chlorophyll. The hydrogen ions are pumped into the thylakoid where they accumulate in high concentration. The hydrogen ions are pumped into the thylakoid where they accumulate in the high concentration. Absorption of light energy by chlorophyll takes place in thylakoid. The split water molecules oxygen combines with other oxygen to provide oxygen, which is given off as a byproduct. Hydrogen produced by splitting of water is attached to the hydrogen carrier. NADP gives NADPH. The energy from excited electrons is used to take ADP plus P, that is ATP. Carbon dioxide put into organic molecules called carbon fixation. It does not require light but must have ATP and NADPH, which are produced by light dependent reactions. It is called Calvin cycle and takes place in stroma of the chloroplast. The Calvin cycle constructs a sugar using carbon from atmospheric carbon dioxide, electrons NH plus from NADPH, energy from ATP. Energy rich sugar is then converted into glucose. So what does a plant need? It brings in light, carbon dioxide and water, and it let out oxygen and move around sugars. What are the factors affecting the rate of photosynthesis? First is temperature. It increases rate up to a certain point. Second is light intensity. It increases rate up to a certain point. Then carbon dioxide level, it increases rate up to a certain point. Fourth one is water, it decrease water and decrease photosynthesis. Fifth one is minerals, for example magnesium and nitrogen.